Julia's dreams come true.
Julia climbed into bed with her new library book. It had a long title, Dream on the Mysterious World of Sleep. Julia picked it because it sounded exciting, even though the cover was drab and boring. She snuck down deeper in the covers and began reading. She read about how dreams can capture someone's deepest thoughts and fears. They can even help us imagine the future. Julia! Called her mother. Lights out! Okay, Mom, Julia called. But she couldn't put down her book. She just had to read one more chapter. Finally, her eyes grew heavy and she drifted off to sleep. The book was still in her hand. That night, Julia had a dream. In it, her best friend, Kate, got an A on her spelling test. The whole class clapped for her. When Julia opened her eyes, she was smiling. She also was in for a shock. It was 7:30 and she was late. Why didn't her mother wake her? But there was no time to wonder. She got dressed very quickly. She ate a small breakfast and dashed off to school. When she got to school, she told Kate about her dream. That's impossible, said Kate. Spelling is my worst subject. I'll be lucky if I get a C on that test. But 10 minutes late, both girls were amazed when Julia's dream came true. Only one person in that class got an A on that test. Kate! The class gave her a round of applause for her good work. Outside after school, Kate told everyone what Julia had done. Wow, said Brad. That's a neat trick, Julia. Do you think you could do it again? I never thought that it would happen, said Julia. I don't think it ever will again. Why don't you give it a try? Asked Brad. I lost my jacket last week. Do you think you could dream about it tonight? Well, I guess I could try, said Julia. She was beginning to worry. Maybe she shouldn't have told anyone about her dream. Now she felt responsible for finding Brad's jacket. That night, when Julia hopped into bed, she didn't feel like reading. She started to think about Brad. Would she be able to help him? Julia daydreamed a little longer, and then fell asleep. She drifted into night dreams. She dreamed that she was walking through the woods. She saw something ahead on the path. It was a blue jacket. That's Brad's jacket. I better tell him tomorrow, said Julia in her dream. The next morning, Julia hurried off to school to tell Brad the good news. Brad, your jacket may be lying on the path in the woods. I saw it in my dream last night. Let's find out, said Brad. After school, they ran to the woods. Sure enough, there was Brad's jacket. It was lying right where Julia said it would be. That's amazing, said Kate. You did it again. How did you do that? Asked Brad. Everyone wanted to know about Julia's special powers. Everyone wanted her to tell them her secret. But Julia didn't understand what was happening any more than they did. She just wanted to be a normal, regular kid again. She did not need special powers and special dreams. No such luck. Julia heard a small voice behind her. She turned around. It was Alex, a first grader. My dog disappeared last night. I'm afraid he's lost. Can you help me find him? Julia, can you dream about him tonight? He asked. Oh, I don't know, said Julia. I'm getting tired of working in my sleep. Oh, come on, Julia, said Brad. You have to help him. That's right, Julia, said Kate. You can let Alex down. You can do it, Julia, said the others. I try, Julia said quietly.
Julia found it hard to pay attention at school that day, and she didn't feel like talking to her friends after school either. But most of all, she was not looking forward to going to sleep that night. She picked up her library book and started to page through it again. She was hoping to find a chapter that would explain what was happening to her. After a while, she closed her eyes and began to think about her friends at school. They were all around her. They were all asking her for something.
Julia, can you tell me what grade I get in science this year? Julia, can you please help me find my gym clothes? Julia, what hat should I wear to the party? Julia, what should I name my hamster? Julia, Julia, Julia. Julia! Julia walked to her mother's voice. Julia, don't tell me that you stayed up late last night reading that book. No wonder you can't wake up. If you don't hurry, you'll be late for school. Julia had a strange feeling. She shook her head. You mean that was like last night when you said lights out? Of course, said her mom. When did you think it was? Then she began to smile. Julia, my Julia, every time you get a new book, you think you have to read it in one night. Now hurry and get ready for school. Julia checked her calendar. She looked at her library book to see when she had taken it out. Yesterday, she got it yesterday. That means that everything had been a dream. She didn't have any special powers. She was just a regular kid. Julia got dressed in a hurry. She couldn't wait to tell Kate about her strange dream. Then again, maybe she could.